Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. I'm Papa Boris, and in this video we're going to pick up our Thea the Awakening run. So, we just had a pretty good expedition. It's time to give some stuff over to the town. This is actually a really bad weapon, so is this thing, but we'll get it over. These shields are pretty crappy. This bracelet, we'll hang on to that. So let's put that on somebody, if there's anybody who can still wield a bracelet. Nope. Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. Put it on. Oh, I can't. She's at maximum weight. Right. Whoops. Okay, so now that we got this... Oh, Jesus. I could try to... Oh, fuck. Okay, this is 65, 104. Yeah, I guess we'll have these people switch. I think you can now wear the bracelet. Yes. Oh, that's 65 pounds. Fuck me. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I don't even care. Oh, wait. Somebody has a gathering bracelet. I want that. No, you know what? I want that to stay here. What is my town gathering situation? Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting one every turn, basically. So, yeah, I don't need to put the gathering bracelet back in the town. That's okay. Okay, so I guess back to the equipment. Backstab folklore. Distraction armor. I want to keep that because it's gathering. She can't use that because she has too much weight. She can't use that because she has too much weight. Oh, God. And this guy, hold on a minute. I need a shield. All right, let's give one of these shields back. Boop. Just one, actually. Let's split that stack. Oh, my God. He really can't. Oh, God. All right. Well, he can't carry it because he's too much of a... He looks like a real dope-ass dude, but he's a pussy. All right, so we're going to give that to the town. Not sure how much backstab is really going to help the town, but whatever. So, what do we got here? She's got a warhammer, that's fine. Sword, that's fine. Sword and shield, is this shield? It's a good shield, okay. Well, he'll put that thing on. And she can put this thing on. Okay, now we're going to send the pikes over to the... You know, I probably should have done this first. So, let's think about this. Well, I think my warriors should definitely have pikes. Although the blunt damage has been useful. I think the pikes are even more so. So we're going to replace the blunt with the pike. You can wield the warhammer now instead of the club and shield. And instead of a two-handed sword, you can wield a... Actually, I want the strongest person to do the club. So that'd be you. So you're going to wield the club with a shield. All right. Who's maxed out on weight? Bronca, yeah, so the pike is much lighter, so now she can actually use a trinket. Well, I just gave the other trinkets back, and I don't feel like changing that, so we'll leave that alone. Do I want the sword or the axe? I think the shielding is a little bit more flexible, so I'll send the axe back to the town. Can you use this shield? Damn it, you can't. Alright, so sending all this stuff back to town as well. Now my villagers might actually be reasonably well equipped. Let's see, so Baska is using a shitty sword. Should we give her a shitty club? Let's give her a better sword. How about that? Alright, this shield 461. The dexterity is not that useful, so we'll give her that shield instead. Steve Carell has got this. This is 5 and 5. It's actually a pretty decent sword for a one-hander. I don't want to give up 5 shielding just for a couple extra points of damage, so he's fine. Shielding or damage, you know, it's nice to have someone who can hit hard, so I'm going to give her this big old axe. And it's nice to have someone who can do blunts. Do blunts. Okay, so now let's go to the inventory. I really don't feel like I'm going to need all these shields. Then again, I'm not really using these resources anytime soon. None of them are made of, like, nice metal, which is really the main thing I'd want, so I could make a good pike out of it. Yeah, none of them are made out of any good metal. So, yeah, there's really no point in doing that. All right, the other thing we need to do is transfer the resources over from the expedition. Okay, so now, wicker would be best for gathering tools. It's not quite as good as this cane. Or, sorry, cane isn't quite as good, but it's good enough. Gathering 3, not as good as gathering 4, but I do get 8 flask points for this, which is pretty substantive. So I think it's worth doing. Now, we can also make a bunch of cooking projects. Well, not a bunch, we can make a few. So I can do mushrooms now with herbs. and do a bunch of that. Mushroom soup. Do I have enough for all my stuff that I want to make? Seems like it. And then we can also do meat with herbs. So I can do a bunch of that. I'll just use up the rest of the herbs on this. I'm not going to save them or anything. So there's 18 being used there. I'll use 12 here. I guess we'll keep it a bit more balanced. Let's do 9 soups and 8 stews. That seems good. So 16 plus 14, that's the 30. Okay, perfect. I could leave one of the crafters in my expedition here to help out with some of these projects, but I don't think I need to. So now I can't afford to give up any crafting help from the town to my expedition. How good is my expedition at crafting? This is really the question. All right, expedition 1. What do you got? Not crafting, sorry. I always call it crafting. I mean gathering. So Scarborough Fair's got 5. Hemorrhoids has... Where is his crafting anyhow? Or his gathering. He's got 6. So if they both go on the same thing, it'll be 60 plus 25, which is 85, which isn't really that good. And these guys are warriors. They don't do any gathering. Yeah, I really want like another gatherer. I want one of these damn babies to grow up and become a gatherer. It was nice that I already got one from a baby, but one more wouldn't have gone amiss. Well, at this point, let's take a look at the food situation. So we obviously got a lot of mushrooms. Let's give most of those to the expedition. I want to leave enough so that my village can eat and so that all the stuff that's being made out of mushrooms can continue being made out of it. I could eat this grain. I could try to save the grain to use as a building resource, or I could just eat it. I'm going to go for my old saying, a good option now is better than the best option later. I'm going to just take this stuff and I'm going to use it so that for my next expedition I have more movement. How long will this all last me? So 37 turns of food. Obviously, I'm going to start running out of this stuff before that happens, but this is pretty nice. So, okay, what do I want to do? I've just been going out nest clearing, which is cool and all, but I haven't really been achieving very much. Do I think I can take on the mithril mine? I mean, it really kind of depends on what you find in there. Could I do like a 3-skull social challenge with this group? I'm not actually sure. So it's kind of unfortunate that I haven't gotten more people, because more people would have been very nice. I could go back up here to get this, but this is just very far away and not that worth it. What I really want to do is go on a gathering expedition, but that leaves me short in town. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on a gathering expedition because I feel like it's just too slow for me to just go out and kill nests. I'm not achieving enough. So Steve Carell's going to give up his gathering tools. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the pasture on delay. If you take somebody off the project, all the progress is maintained. So I'm going to put both of them here, get these gathering tools done ASAP so that I can get the mushrooms back to top gear. And we'll go ahead and put my... Jesus. I'm going to put my better person on the mushrooms rather than the wood for now, and then when I make that slightly inferior gathering tool, we'll do it. So what do I want to go gather? I mean, I could go get wicker to make better gathering tools with, which is definitely a possibility. I could also go somewhere where I can get more different types of food, so I can make more different types of recipes. So we got some hairy balls and vegetables there. We got grain and nuts here. Now, these are just raw resources. I can't use them unless I research something. I could go here and get fish and seaweed. That's kind of a trek, though. It's a bit far off. This is also kind of far off, I guess. Here we got herbs and bird meat. That's really the closest thing that would let me make a bunch of different types of things. Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to head out. Oh, wait. Whoa, I almost forgot something very, very important. I need fuel, or else I'm not going to be able to gather very well. So we're going to give the expedition, how about 10 turns of gathering there? And let's make sure I remember to put on my gathering equipment. So you always want your best... Oh, that's the wrong thing. You always want your best gatherer, which in this case is my hunter, to have all the gathering bonuses, because the first person you put on a gathering task gets the full potency of their gathering ability is applied to it, and then everyone else is halved. So you want your best person to not be halved. Anyhow, so he's got 10, so he's going to make 100 points. This will be pretty good. Let me take a quick look. Where am I going? I'm going just to that spot there. I should get there in a turn or two. Yep, we'll get there in just a sec. Am I being attacked by bats? Come on, attack me. God damn it. Alright, well. Can't have everything. I actually forgot where I am. Okay. I am going there. Can I get there in one turn? Oh god, I lost eyes on it again. I don't think I can. Yeah, it costs a movement point to set up camp. So unfortunately, I am missing out on a turn of gathering. I have to stop here. Ooh, I get some free resources. Crazed bees are not a problem. Experience in a flask. And yeah, we're really just going to sit here for a little while and gather. So what do I want to gather? Well, let's see. We got herbs. And I can double down on herbs. Or I can get bird meat. So I'm going to get bird meat every other turn and herbs every turn. Let's go for the split. This will help me make more different types of things, which I think is useful. And I guess I might as well just put somebody on there. So this seems fine. We'll sit here for a few turns. Oh, hang on. I need to... Wow, this is important. I do need to burn fuel or else I'm going to have half gathering potential. All right, my basket got finished here. It's not as good as the other basket I had, but I think Steve Carell was the one who was using it. Let's make sure here. All right, so he's got 60 on the wood. We got 60 on the mushrooms. That doesn't seem good at all. Wait a minute. Shit. I do kind of want to get mushrooms every turn. How many mushrooms do I have? What's going on with the mushrooms? 38. You know what? How much wood do I have? 30. I guess that wood's a little bit more important than mushrooms at the moment. Alright, let's take a quick look at my village. I got 2 pastures, which is good. So I'm getting +4 to attract human. I don't actually know like how that works. Like what that does mathematically, but let's finish this off. Sorry, start making the foods or finish the pasture. What happens if I put both people on the pasture? It would take... Shoot, why did I click out of there? Who knows? It would take 6 turns versus 9. Yeah, let's just apply it to the foods. Because you want to have your crafters on different things. That's important so that they're not getting... One of them isn't getting halved. Like if they're on different things, they're both applying their maximum crafting points. Whereas if you put them on the same thing, that one thing will get done sooner, but one of the crafter's points is being halved. So your total number of crafting points that you're putting out is diminished. Alright, this is going to be a little bit boring for a teensy-weensy bit, but we're just going to basically end turn a bunch of times until we run out of fuel on the expedition. And then we're going to come back to town with the food so the town can start making stuff. And I'm hoping that some events will pop up, or some babies will be born or something, so that I can either go to the Mithril Mine or so that I can do another event. There are some, like, staged events, basically, where after a certain amount of time you just get the opportunity to do something. Worst case scenario, I guess, is I'm just going to go and, like, clear hives. There do seem to be quite a few of them popping up. Ah, we got a new person. That's what this symbol is. Excellent. Who are you? You're a gatherer. Excellent. How good's your gathering? Not the greatest, but we'll take it. Okay. Thanks for showing up. Wachiha? Wacha is her name, clearly. So let's outfit Wacha and see what weapons we got for her to use. Let's not show the equipped ones. Thanks. So, oh, she actually came with her own sword. Wow, look at you. That's actually better than any other crap I was going to give you. So, yeah, you go, girl. All right, well, get to work in the fields, bitch. Yes, so now we can make 1 mushroom every turn and 1 wood every turn. I actually could go for like a long-term thing here and put her on the coal so I can start making jewels eventually. Now, normally this isn't an option. Normally you don't have just coal in your village, but you kind of have to make use of what you've got. I've definitely been unlucky in a lot of ways in this game, but this is a source of luck. I did waste that advancement point on jewels. I might as well put her here on the coal. So actually maybe, let's see, it takes her 7 turns to get it. It takes him 5. Yeah, let's do this. So I'll reduce my wood production a smidge, but I'll get the coal sooner so I can start making the gems sooner so my craftsmen have more stuff to do. Why does it say that I can make jewelry? I can't, can I? I don't have any catalysts. Or what am I missing? What can I use as a catalyst that I don't know about? Nope, 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 nope. Oh, so I actually can't make it, but it's not showing up as red. Because I guess I have the resources to make it, but I don't have a catalyst. That's kind of weird. Well, whatever. That was cool. So that's a little bit of luck there. Meanwhile, over here on the expedition, we're just still harvesting shit. Alright, Ravenous Crow. I think I should be fine to auto-resolve. Yep. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, let's take a look at the expedition here. How much food have I actually picked up? Got 36 bird meat and 60 herbs. This is actually a lot. You know what? Let's just go. There's a few things I can do. I think I can come up here. There's not water in the way, is there? Maybe. It's hard to tell. So I can go there. I can clear that out. Let's just go in here. We'll forge into the in the wilderness. Ooh, another thing. I hope it's good. Ah, straw is very useful. All right, what do we got here? Place to see up there. Well, that's kind of the opposite of where I was going. All right, we'll go there. I am going to head back and go to this place to see, because I don't know if I'm not confident in my abilities to take out the mine. So I'm gonna do this. Shit, looks like there's a 2-skull nest out here. All right, you know what? We got tons of food, so why don't we just head over here? There's a lot of these hives. Okay. There's more coal here, more sandstone, some sandstone. Okay. Okay, what's going on with my production? Is somebody making a pasture? Very good. Mushroom soup. Okay, perfect. Is there other things I can make besides that? Oh, I got some fish somewhere. I don't even know how that happened. Cool. All right. So let's close. Expedition. Did I just move them? Yep. These monsters just won't attack me. Oh, desperate as I am to be attacked, they will not do it. All right, so we'll go to this small hive. Take that out. Get hunting! Okay, cool. Then we'll go over there. Oh, yeah, wow. There's all the freaking layers. So we're kind of in a danger field, but even with the aggressiveness set on Furious, these guys are not attacking me because I guess it's daytime. Okay, I'm gonna go around this enemy because I really just want them to attack me. I don't want to waste my movement points attacking them. Alright, we're gonna try auto-resolve. I don't know, but I have a couple of people now who are pretty good. Gathering is the combat skill for the hunting challenges, so I feel like I'm pretty confident with that. Well, if I fail, we'll that'll be a learning experience. All right, so I'm going to keep it simple here. I'm giving up on the cabbage patches. We're just going to go now and start making our way towards light armors and medium armors. So medium armors, unfortunately, scale mail was really far away. It'll be a little bit of a trek to get it. I might still do it anyhow. But, ooh. Faint and folklore. Can anyone even wear a trinket in my expedition? Let's find out. I have a feeling no one can. Yeah, you're maxed out. Ah, you can. Okay, perfect. Let's put that on you. Tremendous. Any good resources out here? Get hunting! Lots of experience. No good resources, no scale mail or anything like I might have hoped. We can pick up some fish and seaweed. And of course my favorite, we can also get purple balls and herbs. Though I did already get a bunch of herbs. Can I make it into this mountain? I could just go there and see if there's something there. I doubt though. Oh, wow, stepping onto an enemy. Alright. Get hunting! Somehow becoming my catchphrase. Alright, where was I going? Oh, I was going to this place to see. Let's swing through these hives, hit the place to see, and then that should do it for this video, I think. 5 hulking rat, not a problem. Got some leather, not scaled leather, unfortunately. Snakes give scaled leather. Snakes are kind of rare. Alright, the rats aren't bad. The wolves hit hard and are weak. The bear is the problem. He's got a lot of health and he hits hard. Luckily, I have some piercing guys. Unfortunately, they ended up in my tactical zone. So, let's see. If I do just throw both of them out here, this guy's going to deal 9, this guy's going to deal 8. 9 plus 8 does not kill the bear, and they're both summoning 6, so the bear won't die. So I'm not super keen on this plan. Although, I mean, how am I going to kill this bear? So I could throw this guy out here, deal 9. The bear would drop down, what, 25 minus 9 is 16. And then hemorrhoids would kill him after that. Oh, wait a minute, I do have a piercer. Bronca. Oh, hey, hang on, hang on. She will deal 6 to him. 25 minus 6 is 19. And then she doesn't quite kill him. But at least she's safe from other stuff without her shield. And then I can first action somebody later using this guy. I don't think they have any counter tactics, or if they do, I'm going to get a little bit screwed, but just kind of have to play it sometimes. So who's going to get first actioned over here? Well, actually, it could be anybody, because she's going to have her 12 damage as well. So I'm going to put hemorrhoids out here. He's just going to be in the fight. He's just going to attack whatever's coming after him. And then I'll first action somebody later on. So it seems like a waste of her blunt damage to have her go. So hemorrhoids will kill the wolf after the bear's dead if all goes according to plan, of course. So we're going to put Scarborough out there. Wait, that's wrong. I wanted her to be first actioned. Shit. I really should have put Thea out there because she's got the blunt damage for the rats that I know are still out here. Shoot. Okay, should I just put her out here anyway? Yeah, let's do it. So she will kill the wolf. It's kind of sad that I'm wasting her blunt damage, but it's not the end of the world. And I still think it's the best option of the ones I had left at this point. Alright, so I think what I do now is... let's first action Thea. There's only one tactics card left. I hope the opponent doesn't do a first action with it. And so what I can do now is I can just drop these guys in there for some damage against these rats. Unfortunately, I couldn't double up on it. Okay, this one... Oh man, they both got left at 1 health. Oh no, that one died, right, because 16 divided by 2 is 8. Good, I'm good at math. Me good math time. Alright, so we kill the bear, which is the really scary thing. Then we kill the wolf, and we also kill the rat, which is nice. Then we kill that wolf, but this rat gets a hit. Luckily, took a shield. That also took a shield, and we're good. Hooray! Okay. It was a little bit touch and go, but it was nice to have these extra piercers just coming out there for their damage. Fur leather and some meat. Fine and fine. Did I already look at this level up? No, this is new. Range damage, interesting. Alright, and what's here? Crafting in my expedition, not the greatest. Alrighty. So, one of my stocks of food ran out, rather tragically. So now I'm back down to just 5 movement points. Let's get hunting, though. And, oh yeah, did I get coal? Do I have any coal now? Did I get some coal? Are we getting the coal? Oh yeah, we're still working on the coal. I didn't get any though, did I? I just want to make sure I didn't miss coal acquisition. Has it been that many turns? I did get coal, shit. So I just wasted a bunch of production here. Let's go back to wood. So I'm getting wood every turn. And mushrooms every turn. I think I'd rather have the mushrooms. Yeah, this is it. I want one of each every turn. Perfect. Okay, now we can actually do some crafting. So we can make some jewelry and finally do some experimenting. Alright. So, what do I get if I just use up this amber that I have a bajillion of? Whoa! That's pretty good. 2 gathering? Yeah, man. And this goes in a different slot. This goes in a jewelry slot. So, it's actually nice because you can put a gathering equipment and this amber charm on somebody. Wow, I should really clearly do this more often because you get so much from killing all the hives, so much amber. And cranking these out and getting flasks and gathering is great. Well, let's see what else we got. We can put some bones in here instead. Well, that's just worse. How is this remotely good? It makes more flask points. And it takes more things to build, but it's just worse. Okay. What if I do topaz? Light steps. This is kind of like piercing, but for sneak and hunt challenges. Interesting. I think I'd rather just have the bonuses, though. Darkwood, folklore is not as good. Wow, so it really just seems like you want to double up on your ambers. Ooh, what if I get if I use bones? 6 cents. So it's like piercing damage in hex and intellect challenges, which is pretty uncommon. You know what? Now let's keep it simple. Wait, what if I make it all out of bone? What do I get then? Not really worth it. I think I just want the gathering because I still am a little bit struggling with the economy. So yeah, we're gonna just crank these bitches out. Oh man, it takes so many. How much? Wait, how much coal it gets used? Oh, it uses up 8. Christ. So I can only make 2 of them. Maybe I should just have this guy get the rest of the coal. 3 more turns for that. Yeah, let's do more of that. So we'll have more coal coming in. So I'll be able to make a total of 4 of these, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so we'll do that. Meat stew. I don't think I can make any more stuff. Yeah, I could, but nothing that I already haven't made. All right, so that's good. Great. Very happy I got jewels this game. So my food supplies, tragically. I don't want to eat any of this stuff. Okay, there's no point. If I don't really care about, if I'm not getting the movement, I might as well save my fancy foods. And we're just going to head to this other hive, and then the place to see, and then the village. Oh, that is such a dick move. God damn it. Well, I guess we might as well go through it. Pick up some more of that juicy, juicy amber. So yeah, if I didn't have the coal in my village, though, I would not have been able to make those jewels. The jewels are very difficult to make because they require such a weird catalyst. But since I do have coal in my village, that turned out to be nice. Okay, let's kill this hive. Get hunting! And this thing got made, so let's put that on. Steve Carell, I think you should gather better. Alright, I hope this place to see doesn't just like totally kill me. What did the quests say? That it was like overrun with spiders? I mean, I think if it's spiders, I should be okay. Fat rats are very hard hitting, and you don't want to auto resolve in challenges that have hard hitting enemies, especially if you have people that are kind of glass cannons that hit very hard and don't have much shields. So let's put this guy out here. Alright, so now are we going to be able to kill this fat rat? I dare say we will. Yeah, let's just do this. So this guy's going to kill the fat rat. And boom, piercing damage. Pretty handy. Oh, first action. You think you're so fucking clever. Okay, so I have first action. I actually got all my crafters in the tactic zone, so I can counter this first action. I'm not going to do it now, though, because right now I don't want the enemy to place another card and do first action again. So we'll just save it. Okay, let's put lube job in here. Damage the fat rat a little bit. Alright, and now that all the opponent's cards are out, now we're going to first action lube job at the beginning so we can kill off the rat, and we should be clear. I mean, I could just put everybody in the front if I wanted, I guess. That doesn't do anything, though. It achieves absolutely nothing. Okay, so there's no point getting closer, because if anything's alive, this guy might get hit. If everything's dead, there's no point of him being there, so we'll just throw shields on, just in case I mistook anything. And then we're done. So I think that was a 2-skull challenge, if I'm not mistaken. Alrighty. Nice and easy. That was the first fight phase. They got some discarded things. We'll kill them, no problem. And good reward? No, that's a terrible reward. Alright. Well, it happens. Sometimes, even the 2-skull challenges, you don't get a very good reward. Alright, I could go up and get that treasure, but nah, let's just go to the place to see. No point going here. Remember, this is the place where you get curses lifted from you. Alright, we got another gathering pendant completed. So Wacha is going to put hers on. Who is this? That is Wacha. Alright, so that doesn't help her finish the coal any faster, apparently, but that's fine. Okay. Doing good here, doing good. Alright, these guys now see what there is to see. I hope I get some nice resources here. I wouldn't mind some nice metals. So I can attack the spider nest or tactics. I think I should be fine with tactics, especially because it is a lower skull challenge. And wow, yes, my team is very good at tacticking. Great. Here I don't really have anyone who's like a meat shield. Everyone deals some damage. We don't have any counter offense with this. That's alright. We'll just, I'm gonna put this guy out here, Kazakhstan. I just want to see. I haven't done a two skull challenge for tactics in a while, so let's just see what we got here. Okay, so this thing is going to kill my guy. Support ally. Do I have any support? I have 7, so 4 plus 7 is 11. Won't quite kill the tactic. I could confuse it, but I think the support is too valuable. So maybe I'll just shield him. Yeah, this seems logical, so that way he doesn't die on the first time. And then we'll put him out. Again, I like to put out the crappiest people first on these. I might be doing it wrong here, but I feel like it's reasonable to do that. Just so you have your hardest hitters in the back. So Kazakh will not quite kill this tactic, because he's going to deal 8 damage over 2 turns. Hemorrhoids. Alright, we're just going to shield him, I guess. Although shielding doesn't even really do that much. These things hit really hard. I might actually lose this. Oh, man. Let's think. No, I'm gonna pop the support right here. He'll survive for at least 1 turn. Even if this thing attacks right, he'll survive for a turn, and then he will kill whatever he attacks. I think that's the most logical thing to do. And Bronca here with her backstab has got some serious ass damage. Alright, so I want her, because this deals double damage, so I'm going to have Bronca go last. And we'll put him out there for his 3 damage that he does. It's whatever. You know, he's got a big shield. Maybe I should have put Scarborough out first. Alright, so it's nice that he attacked right, because that stopped some damage from being dealt by the opponent. Whoever they attack will survive, and then whoever he attacks will die. This thing gets to attack, but it doesn't matter, because this is not a combat challenge. So yeah, we did it, and we're going to take care of these spiders. Ooh, I actually gained tactics. Attack the weakened spiders? Fuck yeah. Oh, this is just a regular Spider Queen Malicious Spider thing. That's perfect. I can totally nail this. It's in the bag. Come on, Spider Queen. Come out. Yeah. So now this is so nice. It's very easy to deal with the Spider Queen. We just play a Piercer out in front of her. The half damage from the piercing, plus, you know, going first will just kill the Spider Queen before she can do her massive 23 damage. There's really only one thing to worry about, which is this bullshit. Well, it's not bullshit because I do it too. The first action stuff. So again, when you're dealing with first action, you don't want to do it right away. You first want to play out everybody else, and then the last thing that you do is play the person you want to go out in front and give them first action. Alright, I guess we'll put Scarbamira in front because Tasia is actually kind of useful with her blunt damage since these things have so little health. Okay, that's unfortunate. Now I'm going to have to put both of them out in front. Luckily, I'm pretty sure I can. I just have to be careful. I need to use my 5 on Scarbamira so I can save my 12 on Tosia. Get toasty. Oh man, she did it twice. Okay, these guys have 8 combined health though. This just barely works, although otherwise I was going to take a massive hit from the Spider Queen. But just barely, she deals enough to kill these 2 spiders, then Scarbamira kills that one, and then Lubo gets the job done. And by the way, Lubo could have gotten the job done regardless, since he might have just chosen to attack right. It's just this, you know, guarantees it. There's nothing to do here, is there? Guess we'll just confuse the queen. So yeah, you know, I had a backup plan because I could have always confused the queen as well, in case I wasn't able to guarantee the kills on the spiders. But as it is, this became a total slaughter, which is how I like it, of course. So this is good. We're gonna hopefully get some good resources here and some good experience. Come on. All right, got some wicker. Oh, that's good. Still no metal, but I can make a bunch of gathering baskets with this, and then I will go on a gathering expedition. Straw's not the greatest. What's this? That's actually pretty decent. Something I'm missing, huh? Well, don't know what that is. Alrighty. Did we already put this on somebody? Shoot, I can't remember. Well, I guess the easiest way is to uncheck it. Okay, it's not there. Good, okay. Can nobody put this thing on? Somebody can. Alright, well, let's do that. And I guess we can just go back to town. So in the next... Oh, hey, wow. All right, so this is the main quest. I'm not going to read all the crap, but there was darkness, and you got to figure out what the fuck happened, and, you know, undo it. So you got to go to this place to make that happen. Okay, we've got another gathering charm completed. Who's still not wearing one? You are. You are not. So you guys can wear these. All right, you're maxed. You know what? I'm so sick of this. Okay, let's put on just some different. Ooh, only 75. All right, we'll put that on you. So you can wear this thing. Great. And we have a level up. Let's take a look. Oh, I accidentally shoot. Well, let's take a look at the log. Nope, doesn't show it. Well, I will never know what they leveled up in. But these people got this stuff. Yay. Okay, so here we are in town. And I think that's a wrap. So in the beginning of the next video, we're going to do some inventory management, which of course is our favorite thing in the world. And then I think I'm going to head out to the Cosmic Tree. I'm not 100% confident that I can deal with the quests right now, but I might as well get started because hopefully we'll have some more people coming in. Let's see, I've got 7. So I'm going to be able to have 8 people in my expedition. I'd like to have 10 or if not 12 by this point. They're also not outfitted very well, but I think I can handle the first couple of parts of the quest for now. And oh man, where's that scaled leather? I really do need to put medium armor on people. I'm currently just not using any armor at all. Scaled leather, where are you? Oh god, all the way over there. Wow, that's a long distance. Oh man, jeez. So there's the village. There's the village right there. Scaled leather is it's a trek. It's a trek. Shoot. I don't know. Maybe I'm not even going to be able to make medium armor. We'll just have to see. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoy it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.